grateful for everything God's been doing. Snow days are great days, but they can be stressful, I ain't gonna lie. Because my kids, all of them, finally understand what snow is. And so we've been outside, out here trying to, have snowball fights, build a little lame snowman, and my snowman was ugly. Okay, I'm gonna be real. My snowman sucked. And my kids loved it though, so I had a great time. But we're gonna hop on here real quick and talk about the three main reasons why you still ain't started your coaching program. Why haven't you started your coaching program? I need to understand. You have all this information, all this knowledge, all this stuff that you can do, but you still haven't started that business. You still haven't wrote that book. You still haven't launched that course. You still haven't launched the podcast. You still have not launched the album. You still have not done what God told you to do. And I just need to understand, what is it? What's the problem? Like, what is stopping you? Why are you being so shaky? Like I need to understand, what is the fear? And we're going to speak to it, and I'm going to give you permission today. Hey, bro, good to see you. I'm going to give you permission today to move forward. And so these are the three biggest reasons that you still haven't started your coaching program, you launched your course, you still have not done what God told you to do. And once we dabble into this right here, I don't want no more excuses. I'm about to set you free before the year really takes off, because we're already at the half point in January. Do you understand what I'm saying? January 15th is almost here in literally 4 days. Okay? And so I need you to understand that if you still dragging your feet, like, you losing already. And so the number one reason why most entrepreneurs or people who desire to start a business don't start their business is because fear of being an imposter syndrome. And so many entrepreneurs doubt their ability to coach, start a business, start a course, and other things they could do effectively, despite being an expert and their experience. And so you begin to sow doubt into, you begin to speak doubt and speak fear and begin to tear your own stuff apart before it even is able to be birthed. And so most of the people who are stuck in this position, and I'm getting fired up already, I can already feel it. You stuck in this position is because you worry about, do you know enough? You worry about you're not qualified enough. You're worried about, will you be able to deliver the value to your clients? You're worried about, are they going to see through me? You're worried that people are going to see the way you see yourself, basically. And so you got to really do the work to heal, to get rid of that trauma, to deal with that scarcity mindset, to uproot all those seeds of poverty and doubt that's been sown into you since you was a little bitty baby. You got to do the work, because people gonna see you the way you see yourself. I want you to hear me. People will see you the way you see yourself. And so if you think you're a loser, guess what? They're gonna think so too. If you think you the bum.com, you all that in the bag of Skittles, guess what? They gonna think that too. And so you gotta really just understand who you are and whose you are, and get to know yourself. Get to know, dang, I got this many years experience in marketing. Dang, I got this much experience in doing sales. I got this much experience in writing. I'm a great singer. Go take an inventory of the gifts God gave you. Sit and even write out, I've been doing sales, I've been doing marketing, I've been doing music, I've been writing whatever for this amount of years. And that way it will begin to almost like tear down that wall of doubt that you built in your head. And it will help you get over the imposter syndrome. Because if you think that you are an imposter, I'm here to tell you, baby, no, you're not. Because a fake, a scam, a phony person will never admit that they're an imposter. And that's how I know you're the real thing, because the real thing will always doubt initially. But where you fell at is when you allow that doubt to stop you. So this stops today, okay? And so I want you to focus on your craft. What did God call you to do? If you're supposed to birth a course, because I do have a lot of coaches that follow me, people who want to be coaches, what niche did God call you to? Is it the health niche? Is it you helping people make some money? Are you helping them get married? What is that? Figure out what that is. Then figure out, what unique experience do you have? Then I want you to go a little step further. Do you have proven results? If not, test them on people. Begin to test them on people. Get them to send you a testimonial, and you put those testimonials to the side and launch that thing come February 1st, okay? And so you got to start by building that confidence. That's what I talked about yesterday. You have to begin to celebrate the small wins, because it's in those small wins. It's literally, what are you worried about? I'm trying to think. We be worried about like what, like these big outcomes, and that's very important. But it's the small little consistencies that's gonna make a break. Okay, and so I need you just to really understand, like God gave you such a gift. You are the gift. But you got to be willing to unwrap that gift and allow people to experience you, experience the essence of you. And guess what? Everybody ain't gonna like it, but that ain't your business. So stop worrying about what people don't like and do what God called you to do. Sometimes you gotta just shut off all the noise. You gotta just say, you know what, bump all y'all, I'm gonna do my thing. And you just do it and commit your ways unto the Lord, okay? And you also gotta remember that you only need to be one step ahead of your client, okay? You don't have to know it all. You just need one step. Can I teach you ABC? I see this in my kids all the time, y'all. Zoe's 4, Azadia's 3, JJ's 2, Naomi's 1. These are all my little 4 stair-steppers. They're all literally teaching each other. Zoe's teaching Zaya, Zaya's teaching JJ, JJ's teaching Naomi. They always teaching each other. And so you got something to teach, baby. You got something to do. You need to commit your way to the Lord and do it unto the Lord. And don't worry about who hate. What they're going to say. What if I fail? What if I this? Stop worrying about that and just commit to doing the small things. Now, in those consistencies, you will build that compounding effect and will begin to become who God needs you to become, okay? The second reason why you ain't started your coaching program or your business is because you lack clarity on your offer. You don't know what you can offer. You all over the place. And so a lot of times entrepreneurs oftentimes feel overwhelmed by these questions. I'm going to help you out. What should I teach? What should I offer? What should I do? How should I structure the program? What transformation can I really give people? And so when you lack this clarity, it makes you feel like you're all over the place. And one thing I realized, I used to be in MLM for a long time. I love MLM. Don't be hating on MLM. MLM is literally like a business with what you call it? Training wheels on it for like the new entrepreneurs, where you can go out and test the marketplace without testing the marketplace with your own money, okay? And so it really helped me learn a lot. And so what I learned through all of this is the how don't matter when your why is right, okay? I learned that all of these questions is overwhelming you. It's causing you to have a confused mind, and a confused mind does nothing, okay? And so where there's no clarity, there's no momentum. Where there's no clear thoughts, there's no clear plan, there's no movement here, so we can do nothing with our hands. Imagine when someone says something weird, you're like, what you talking about? That's what most of y'all minds doing, because you don't have a clarity on what do you offer? What can I offer? What can I bring to the table? Can I truly help them with this? And you so worried about what they're going to say, what they're going to do, all this right here, you can't even take the time to sit down and get to know who God called you to be. Today, I need you to sit down. Sit your butt down, get your pen out, get your paper on out, get to writing, figure it out. And so when you lack clarity also, procrastination and hesitation is right at the door, baby, waiting to shut your stuff down. But after this point here, we're done with it, okay? You need to start with your expertise. Go do an inventory. What specific, like different talents, abilities, like it could be sales, marketing, it could be all that. What are you great at? What do you do for free already? Because most of y'all are already doing it for free right now. Like, you don't even realize it. People come to you and you unlocking their destinies. You helping them see from point A to point Z. You straight up getting people paid and ain't making nothing from it. Because you think, oh, it's just me. Oh, that's nothing. No, honey. That's a gift God gave you, and you got to take inventory of it and begin to identify it as an offer. See it as the treasure that it is. Because as long as you're doubting and you're making it like it's nothing, guess what? You're going to be stuck looking crazy, okay? And so you want to identify a specific problem that you can solve. What can you solve? All of us came to earth on purpose, right? We got a purpose. I don't know if you know, but you got a purpose, okay? And so if you ain't never heard that, I'm telling you right now, you have a purpose, okay, boo? And my head a little hot, y'all, but we're going to keep this thing on, okay? This thing that kept me warm all day, and we're going to keep on riding with it, okay? And so identify the specific problem you can solve, bro, and then figure out who needs it. That's called your target audience, okay? Develop a clear framework, a clear plan, or a step-by-step method that outlines the transformation you can deliver. And so that's a mouthful. So basically, who, what, when, where, why. Okay? When you figure out all those right there, I'm telling you, money is coming to your bank account. Okay? And so, number 3, overthinking the logistics and the tech. I see so many people who have a smash offer. They are amazing entrepreneurs. They can be amazing coaches, but because they get stuck in the rut, overthinking, analysis, causes paralysis, meaning like a confused mind does nothing. And if you overthink, you're gonna be stuck looking crazy, okay? You're gonna be like, oh my God, this makes so much sense in my head. But when I try to really get it out of my head, I'm just kind of stuck. That's why it's called the who, not the how. You got to begin to delegate. You got to begin to figure out, Lord, I'm going to go to this Fiverr account. I'm going to go to this Upwork and figure out who can help me, because you are a gift. Most of us are honestly business operators, and you got to learn how to be a business owner. The owner thinks with a large view. They don't necessarily get stuck in like the little minutia, the little bitty stuff down at the bottom, the little logistics and stuff. They're like, listen, God told me to birth a business teaching sales. God told me to birth a business doing this. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to figure out who can help me. So all y'all super perfectionists, don't want nobody touching your stuff, don't know how to delegate self, get you somebody, get you a partner who's good at what you suck at, okay? And so being concerned about the tools, the platforms, the systems, and all that stuff, meaning like the who gonna host your courses and payment systems and marketing funnels and all that stuff, it's important, but it literally will create analysis paralysis in your business, in your life, okay? And it can even do that when you're trying to look for a spouse or looking to get married or something like that. When you're constantly looking at, okay, what about this? What about this? What about this? You will find yourself by yourself because you will overthink, and a confused mind does nothing. And so you got to get clear on it, okay? And so many also fear the time commitment and don't know how to scale their program. And so you're like, bro, all I'm going to do, Faye, is just do this. I'm telling you, when you commit your ways to the Lord, you take one step, He will light the path the next step. You hear me? And so you got to be willing to take that next step. You got to be willing to literally just like my brother said, got to get in the pool to get wet. Speak to him, brother. Speak to him. You got to be willing to take that first step. And some of y'all looking crazy because it's almost like, here's an analogy. You in California trying to drive to Florida. I've done this before in college too. We was in Florida on a mission trip and like the little summer program at the University of Memphis. And we decided that once the program ended, we would drive across country to California. Now, what if we would have sat there and said, we're not going to take off and head to California without seeing all the green lights to California? That's what some of y'all look like. Stuck looking stupid because you're trying to see it before you can. Yes, you got to see it before you can see it in your mind, but you got to make the next step. The Lord will light your path as you going. And so the simple solution for this is to simplify the process by starting with the basic tools. You don't need all that. Some of y'all trying to do too much. You're trying to literally like you worry about the logo, the brand, which is so important. You worry about all these little things. I need this, and I need this, and I need that, and I need this, and I need that, and I need this. And you ain't even made no money. You have not even solidified if this is a profitable business that got market share. How about you do that first? How about you start out with a simple Zoom call? Okay. How about you start out with a simple payment processing system? How about you build as you grow? Okay. The most important thing to do is start serving clients. Okay. Start with what I call, and many other call, a beta program. And so if God called you and you got a business in you, there's a burning fire within you, you got something you can serve people with, I dare you to launch your course February 1st. I double dog dare you to step out and see what's going to happen, okay? And so when you address these challenges and honestly deal with that fear, deal with that mindset, because this is what the issue is. The issue is in your head. The issue is you don't see yourself the way you should. You bought into all those lies of that you're not enough, that who gonna really do this for me, and nobody got no money. Matter of fact, you bought into people's lies, people's excuses they give you. You done bought them. Oh, my offer might be a little bit too high. What you mean? Why you counting their pocketbook? You don't live with them. What are you doing? Charge your price. Like, for instance, my husband, I've been coaching him too. It's been a lot of fun. My husband was like, so babe, what do you do when somebody saying it's too high? I tell him, well, I mean, you obviously don't qualify for this program. And so I referred him to another. He's like, Faye, how in the world do you deal with that? I was like, you don't go in it with the mindset of thinking about their pocketbook. I go in it knowing the value that I bring, knowing that the transformation I'm going to give them, knowing what it's going to cost them if they don't do business with me or find somebody else that they can connect to better. And so my price is my price, it's my price, it's my price. My price is my price, it's my price, it's my price. And it ain't changing because you can't afford it. Because the concept of I can't afford it is a lie anyways. It's literally a lie. Because how many of us have bought something that you know you couldn't afford? I'm telling you right now, I'm number one, baby. If I want it, I'm gonna figure it out. Don't worry about it. I don't care. I really don't care. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Many times in my broke days, your girl be out there using a credit card to get some gas that I know I can't afford, know I ain't got it on a card. I know that they're gonna take $1, so I go and swipe that thing, fill it up, boom, pay them back later. See what I'm saying? And so you will find a way. If a person want what you got, they'll find a way. And so if they telling you that I ain't got the money, gotta talk to my spouse, I ain't got the time, whatever that is, it just means this is not that important to them, okay? It literally means that what you said to me either don't make sense or I don't think I'm worthy enough. More so than not, it's in their own head. More so than not, okay? Because if they really want it, they'll figure it out. And so I hope y'all are encouraged by this. I love y'all so much. Rod, thank you so much for rocking with your girl. I appreciate you, okay? And everybody else, I can't hardly see some of y'all because I'm on this streaming thingy. Entrepreneurs, I want to encourage you. Take the challenge with me. I challenged myself in 2025 to stream and go live every day. And it's been a ride, okay? It's open doors already. People have been reaching out to me. I challenge you. If you want your business to really grow, you got to be seen. You got to make yourself seen. There is an accelerated grace that God's unleashed into the earth for the kingdom entrepreneur, and you got to catch hold. How do you catch hold? You got to be seen, which is going to give you that knowability, likability, trustability, which is going to increase your authority and increase your profitability, okay? And so I challenge you, do it with me. Every day, go live. Show up every day. It don't matter what you look like. Y'all should see what I got on, baby. Looking crazy. But guess what? We here now. But I love y'all. Launch those programs. Launch that business. Do what God told you to do. And I will see y'all tomorrow, same time. Y'all take care. Bye-bye, y'all. Bye-bye. Okay. Boom. Bye-bye, y'all. I love y'all too. Hey, y'all. I had to shut them down right there, but I love y'all. Y'all have a good night.